Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. You can see this reading, it was part of 29 July 2023 IELTS exam. Okay, in India it was there, but of course there may be chances, there are many chances that this reading can come in your country exam. Okay, so let's do one by one. I will explain you how to find answers, what type of questions are there. Let's read the title of the reading passage, that is the farmer's parade of history. Okay, so you can see the paragraphs, they have divided into small with alphabets are there. Okay, now let's look at the type of questions. Now first type of question we have, which paragraph contains the following information. I will be explaining it in full detail. I will not make any hurry to just finish it fast. Okay, so next type of question is this, complete the sentence below and you can use more than 2 words. So actually this is printing mistake, so I have not done anything like that. So complete the sentence below, complete the following summary of the paragraphs of reading passage using no more than 2 words. Okay, so these are the fill in the blanks. You can see this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, coming to next question. So next is to match the people listed A to C. So these are the people: A. Lincoln, Rod Mordaunt, and 10 Hunter. Okay, they have given three statements. We have to match with these statements with these persons. Okay, now keep in mind that Lincoln we need to find, Hunter also, and Rod Dormet also. When we will be doing first or second type of question, at this time when we will come across these personalities, these persons name, we will circle it. Okay, now first is, which section contains the following information. It means these are the information they have given 1 to 5 and we need to find these piece of information in the paragraphs, that is A to J paragraphs. Okay, in answer sheet we are going to write A to J paragraph name, alphabets. Okay, in front of question number 1, in front of question number 2. This is the explanation about the instructions and the type of question. Now coming to what strategy you are going to follow it for which section, which paragraph contains the following information. That is, we need to read and understand these statements first and try to find out important keywords. Those keywords will take us to the location in the paragraph, as well as they will indicate that this information is in this paragraph. Okay, generosity offered in an occasion for helping the poor. So poor is also there, for helping occasion is also there. So these, and of course if you know the meaning of this, then it is good, and if you do not know the meaning of this, then there is no issue. Okay, main keyword I have selected occasion for helping the poor. Okay, there may be some occasion for helping the poor. Okay, offered is also, you can say. Innovation of offer made ahead of modern time. Innovation, some innovation may be there, made ahead of modern time business by the head of the company. Some innovation offered made by means he had planned, some head of the company means owner of the company or chairman of the company had planned something, had made something new innovation and ahead of modern time business that they are discussing. So fashion is my important, was not chosen as its strong point. Okay, not strong point. So fourth is romantic, a romantic event. Okay, dedicated to farmers, memorial venue. Okay, memorial venue is important, and romantic event. So fifth, farmers were sold to a privately. So some selling, so farmers, everywhere we will get farmers, were sold to a privately owned company, any private company. This farmers, it means farmer may be something they may be talking about, maybe farmers may be any industry and all, it can be, because that was sold to privately owned company. Coming to paragraph A. Now here we need to read paragraph wise paragraph. Now five information is there, but we have more than 5 paragraphs, so it is not necessary that every paragraph will come in answer. So here first paragraph says, you also do it with me. I am telling you, I am sharing you full screen here, so giving time to you, just find the answer for that. Okay, I am also reading it silently. So here they are talking about farmer trading company. So first line is showing that they are talking about trading company. This is trading company. So how they had established, it was a Laidlaw mail order company. Here address they have given, branch expansion, purchase of chain stores, further this store, opening of first furniture and boot factory. So many things they are talking about. New York is also there, with permission from Harbor Board. The large farmers electric sign on the street frontage is erected. So okay, let's read the options. Now we need to read, we need to give a look for every option. Offered in occasion for helping poor, they were not talking anything in first paragraph. They were not having any option for poor. Okay, second, innovation offer made by modern business by the head of the company. That was also not describing anything, any innovation. And fashion was also not describing in a paragraph. Okay, so here fourth number, a romantic event. So there was no description of any romantic event in this a paragraph. Coming to farmers were sold to a privately owned company. This was also not described. It means a will not come with any option. Okay, coming to b paragraph, you can read it. So in merchandise had changed the language of catalogs, hasn't Robert Lidla again, the Scottish immigrant who established the century old business might have been scripting a modern day. So modern day television commercial. So modern time, I have got it. So modern day television commercial, when he told his earliest customer, satisfaction or your money back. So something, okay, so he is the person who had established company. It means he is the owner. It was the first money back guarantee even offered is also there in New Zealand by any firm, says Ian. Oh, Ian Hunter is also here, a business historian. Okay, so here, so innovation of offer made ahead of modern time business by the head of the company. So I will go with this because here I will put here B, because I will tell you. So here, where is, you will ask me, head of the company. So according to my opinion, so they are talking about had changed the language of catalogs, hasn't Robert Lidlaw, the Scottish, they are going to explain about this person, the Scottish immigrant who established the century old business, might have been scripting a modern day commercial is also business. When he sold his earliest customer, satisfaction or your money back, it was the first time offered in New Zealand by any firm. Okay, so Ian Hunter, business historian. Okay, yes, so I will go with, so that is enough point to prove that this paragraph is talking about this second number. Okay, coming to C paragraph, what they are saying, read it please with me. I agree, I request you do it with me. This year, so here, from here it is D paragraph, so we have to read up to this is up to C. So don't comment me like that someone was opposing me that you have made changes in reading passage. No, I can't change any I can't change anything in reading passage. Whatever they have given, I have just taken print out. So this year, company that began as a mail order business now employs stars. Its centenary will be celebrated with the release of a centenary. Here means 100 years. Okay, so if you do not know the meaning, then you can just turns 100. It is given with the release of a book. Major community fundraising projects announced next week. Hunter, who is writing the centenary history, says coming to a farmer's store once a week was a part of New Zealand way of life. 1916, every 10 people had an account. So it was the place where newlywed purchased. So you can read it yourself. So I don't find anything is matching. So let's read it again. Are they talking about helping to poor? No. Innovation, that we have done it, so I will cut it from list of options. Fashion, they are not talking about any fashion. Romantic event, no, this is also not given. And farmers were sold to a privately, so no, there is no talking about any selling of the company. Coming to D paragraph. Gary Blumenthal's mother shopped there, and so did he. Okay, the fondest memory for a Rotorua resident. We were on holiday in Auckland. I decided that upon the lookout tower on top of the farmer's building would be a unique place to fit the ring on my fiancé's finger. The lovebirds who had to wait for an annoying youth to leave the tower. So lovebirds is also there, fiancé finger is also there. So and top of the farmer's building is also there. So all are denoting to, yes, please tell the answer. Are they talking about poor? No. Fashion, are they talking about fashion? No. So they are talking about a romantic event at a memorial venue dedicated to farmers. Okay, so that will go with D paragraph. Okay, now coming to E paragraph, what they are offering us in E paragraph, you can read it. Okay, side, farmer says hunter has always had a herd. This from 1993 North and South interview with the former board chairman. So we yes, last type of question is also hunter is also there. Rose with the former board chairman. Okay, one day I was in Hobson Street shop. Okay, I saw a woman with 2 small children. They were clean and tidily dressed but poor, you could tell. That week we had a special on a big bar of chocolate for 1 shilling. Okay, I heard the woman say to her boy, no, your penny won't buy that. Okay, he wasn't wearing shoes. So I went up to the boy and, son, you have got your penny. He handed it to me and it was hot. It was not, he had it in his hand for hours. I took the penny and gave him the chocolate. Okay, so it means that a poor word is also there, so we can match it. So when you are in hurry, so you can just straight away go for first option, but I will give you reason also. So E, I will just keep it because generosity offered in an occasion for helping the poor. So occasion, where is occasion? Say they are talking about occasion. See this occasion. This week we had a special on a big bar of chocolate for 1 shilling. This is the occasion. On that occasion that person had helped that poor family. Okay, so that's why I have selected this, offered in an occasion for helping the poor. Coming to next paragraph. So next paragraph, so whenever you are reading the paragraphs, please consider the above paragraph story also. Farmers was once home of gentle tea rooms, children's playground and annual sale of celebration for the birthday of, so you have to read like this. Hector the parrot, Muscat died aged 131, 1970s. His stuff remains still occupied pride place of at the company's head office. You could buy houses from farmers. Its saddle factory supplied the armed forces. It's a pride acme of value according to these early catalogs, hand drawn by Robert Laidlaw himself. Walk through a farmer's store today and get hit by the bright lights, big brands. So its branch houses 16 international cosmetic companies. It buys from approximately 15 suppliers and about 30% of are locally owned. So I don't think so, nothing is matching with these options. So we have left fashion and we have left farmers were sold to a private company. So nothing, they have not talked, although they are talking about cosmetic. So but fashion point is not there. Branch houses 16 international cosmetic companies, but it doesn't mean they are talking about fashion kind of thing. Let's read G paragraph. 10 years ago, says current chief, wrote this person, we also need it. Lots of brands wouldn't partner with us. The stores were quite distressed. We were first priced, point focused. We weren't. Fashion word is also there. If you are getting late for that, I will straight away go for G paragraph. Late, I means to say when in actual reading test, if you are getting the word here for fashion focused, then you can straight away go to that point. But we have to farmers doing business in hard, dancing with the stars, this clothing line, we put a trial and we thought it was really lovely, but the uptake wasn't what we thought it would be. So it means fashion was not a point, was not chosen at its strong point. So here you can see we put a trial, we thought it was really lovely, but the uptake wasn't what we thought it would be. Okay, so that's why we have selected this G number. 1 is left. Okay, coming to H paragraph, you can see this. Do it with me. He acknowledges retailers suffer in a recession. Okay, we are celebrating 100 years because we can and because we should. Farmers almost didn't pull through one economic crisis. By the mid-1980s, it had stores across the country. It had acquired the south chain of stores and bought out Playouts. It had acquired, not that company was sold out by private. Then with sales stopping this, it was taken over by Chase Corporation. It was taken over by Chase Corporation. It means now what? Taken over means, yes, same lines they were talking about. Farmers were sold to a privately owned company. See this. So all they were, no, not in, sorry, next paragraph. At that time, farmers, we are celebrating 100 years because we can, because we should. Farmers almost didn't pull through one economic crisis. By mid 1980s, it had stores across the country. It had acquired this. Then with sales stopping this still it was taken over by Chase Corporation. So it is not given that it was government or semi-government. So it is understood that it was private owned company. So I will go with H. Okay. Now coming to next question, that is no more than 2 words. Complete the sentences below, no more than 2 words. Okay. So let's read first option. First option is, because we need to find the location also, then we will get this fill in the blanks correct. Okay, farmers were first founded as a dash Auckland in Mr. Laidlaw. So Auckland, it was given in first paragraph. Foundation means about the introduction. They were, so every first paragraph is always about the introduction of the title and all. First founded as a Auckland. Okay. Now you will ask, this is second type of question, which location we should find it. Of course, for finding these 5 questions, we have gone through all the paragraphs. One or two paragraphs are left. So definitely, so they have given, it all depends upon the keywords. If you come across these keywords, then definitely you need to go through the first paragraph only. Okay, so we are looking for Auckland. So Auckland, it is given over here in first paragraph. Okay. So history of farmer trading company, in this Laidlaw is also there. Established mail order company, Laidlaw seats in 4th Street, Auckland. Then branch expansion, purchase and all. So what they are saying, farmers was first founded as a in Auckland. So farmer trading company. So of course farmers, they are talking about company, trading company. So established mail order. So this is tricky question, I am telling you. So everyone can't find this answer. If you can, then you are good in reading. I will show you the paragraph, the sentence again. You can see this. Try to find out what they are saying. Founded as a farmer trading company. No, trading company will not be the answer, because I know some will say trading company. No, established mail order company. So here mail order company will come. Laidlaw leads in Fort Auckland. See, founded as a farmers was first founded as a mail order company. So I will write this. So this is 2 words, not 3 words, because this is there. It means this is 1 word. Now next, farmers developed fast and bought one. Then okay. So then branch expansion, purchase is bought. So branch expansion means developed fast, and purchased of Green chain stores, Green and Colebrook chain stores, further provincial stores in Auckland. Okay, farmers developed fast. So in indirect paraphrasing, how they have done, branch expansion, developed fast and bought. So instead of second verb, they have used purchase. One, what they have purchased? One. So once, here it is given chain stores. So what we should write it? Provincial stores. So everything they have given S. So what we should opt it? Read it further, please. Branches also. So Wengrai store is also was purchased. So some will say this store was purchased and bought one then, but then is also there. So then means further. So you can see this further. So expansion is there, fast developed, and purchase of Green and Colebrook chain stores. So we can write here one chain stores. Whatever they have given, we will be writing only chain stores. Same word, one chain stores. That name they have given this. Okay, and then further is given. Coming to next, during overseas expansion, now farmers set up dash in major cities outside New York. So New Zealand, sorry, New Zealand is of course New Zealand. No, it is New Zealand or New York, outside New Zealand. So here it was New York, not New Zealand actually. So here location is New York. So I have corrected it. So it is printing mistake. Okay. So during overseas expansion, farmers set up dash in major cities outside New York. Okay. So where is overseas expansion? You need to find it. Okay. The Wengrai store was purchased, doors open at Hobson for direct selling to the public. The firm establishes London and New York buying offices. It means these are overseas expansion. Farmers set up dash what? In major cities outside New York. So it means we can write offices over here. Farmers set up offices. Okay, same sentence is there. Now coming to next, ninth. Farmers held a dash in a sale once a year for the company's mascot animal. So that animal name we have read it in any paragraph. Let's find it. Mascot animal I am looking for, because I have not, yes, somewhere I have done, I have read animal, hunter, okay, teenage girls, farmers, next paragraph, F paragraph, one day clean, tidy, the week, big chocolate, next paragraph. So here we can see this mascot died, parrot means animal. Okay, let's read the option what they are saying. Farmers held a dash, okay, in a year once, in a sale, held a dash in a sale once a year for the company's mascot animal. Okay, annual sale is there. Okay, sale is there, so once a year is also there, means annual, for the company's mascot animals, for the company's for the birthday of Hector, the parrot store mascot died. Okay, so what they held? Birthday remains celebration. Celebration can come, held a celebration. See this, you can match it please. Celebration, not S. Farmers held a celebration in a sale. In sale once a year. How they have paraphrased, you can see this, annual sale once a year. For the companies, this mascot animal. Okay, coming to 10th number, you can see this. Some senior employees considered farmers as a dash both for themselves and for the country. So some senior employees, I have to find it. So let's go through the paragraphs. So here it was not. So next paragraph, chief executive, lots of brands. So here they are talking about fashion. We already have read these paragraphs. That's why I am just doing it fast. At least 40-50% we have got the idea where we can get. Acknowledges we are celebrating 100 years. 19 it had across the country. No. Lincoln now aged, this is senior person, now aged 88, son of company's founder, remembers dark days following the stock market collapse of the chase. I think once farmers was like a big family member and all of the people who worked for it. Okay, yes, for the benefit of New Zealand. So see this, some senior employees considered farmers as a dash both for themselves and for the country. See this, this person now aged 80, son of company's founder, remembers and chase. I think once farmers was like a big family. So here as a is also given, as a means like a, big A is also there. So I will write here big families, big family only, not families. So it is given like that. And all of the people means both for themselves and for the whole country. You can see this. Benefit of New Zealand. So that's why I have chosen this answer. Now coming to last type of question, that is list of people. We have to match with these. Before that we will read all the options. Product became worse as the worst wrong aspect was focused. So so product became worse, so we know where they were talking about fashion kind of thing. We will go to that paragraph, but according to these personalities. An unprecedented statement, if you do not know the meaning of this, then it's okay. Made by farmers in New Zealand. So made by farmers means company made by farmers in New Zealand. Somewhere in New Zealand, some statement was made by farmers. Okay, otherwise its meaning is unusual statement. So character of the company was changed. Somewhere they may be talking about character of the company, means earlier company was producing something and now company has changed its character into different things. So that's the thing. So Lincoln Laidlaw is, we know it started this name from first paragraph. So Lincoln Laidlaw is here. No, we are looking for Robert Laidlaw is here. So we are looking for Lincoln. This name is only in I paragraph, Lincoln Laidlaw. Now we have to read, we have to focus what they are saying in inverted comma also, and definitely we are going to read it somewhere also. So I think once farmers were like a big family, all of them, and what they have, then the business was being divided, and so what kind of family situation was dispelled and it hasn't been recovered. For a turbulent few years, the stores were controlled first by Australian banks and then this development corporation. In 2003 it went back to family ownership with the purchase by this group owned by David and this, the latter being the great granddaughter of James Pascoe, whose first business interest was jewelry. It means great granddaughter of James Pascoe, means after purchasing it from them, they have shifted their business. Earlier they were into jewelry business. It means character of the company was changed. So I will go with a person. Okay, now coming to Rod McDormand. So Rod McDormand is also here, and let's read it. And here also they were talking about Rod Dormant. So what he is saying, lots of brands wouldn't partner with us. Stores were quite distressed because inverted comma I am going to read. We were first price focused. We weren't fashion focused. Remove the rose tinted nostalgia. Farmers is quite simply a business. And this also saying, we put a trial and we thought it was really lovely, but the uptake wasn't what we thought it would be. So definitely product became worse as the wrong aspect was focused. So we will put B answer. Of course C is left, so we will go with C. Okay, tan hunter, where tan hunter is saying something. So hunter word is here, hunted word is here also. Okay, here in this paragraph he had helped poor people, and in this paragraph he is saying something. So what he is saying, let's read it. Hunter, who is writing the sanitary history, says coming to a farmer's store once a week was part of the New Zealand way of life. By 1960, 1 in 10 people had an account with it. Was place where teenage. Okay, so everything they have given it, they have told it about the statement coming to farmer's store once a week was part of the New Zealand way of life. So some statement he is saying. Okay, what about here? What about here? Hunter is saying, has always had heard this from, okay, one day I was in Hobson street shop and saw a movement. So whatever he had saw, and he had given some statement to that boy also. So we will just select this C1. Okay, so this way we have completed this reading.